guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I need to put makeup on ASAP. I am going to be doing a makeup that loads of you guys asked for a tutorial on, and I actually am going out of my house today. I'm leaving home. Me and Jack are going to go and see The Lion King in Edinburgh tonight, and I'm really excited. So I need to get ready anyway, and I thought, why not show you guys this makeup look that you love so much. So I'll pop a picture here. It's all about the drama. Lifted, sculpted face, which I need. I woke up this morning with the worst cramps. I literally feel like someone's just punching my insides. So we're gonna just jump in and get started. I'm gonna go in with the NARS Tinted Glow Booster. So this is in the shade Simos, which is medium. And I'm gonna use this all over. I'm really excited. This I've heard great reviews on. I've only used it once and I just chucked it on, didn't really pay any mind, but it gives, yeah, that's really nice. It gives the skin a really lovely glow, but it's not slidey. It just feels great. Oh, lovely. Yeah, my skin, it literally was doing so well. And then day dot arrived. Gonna go in with the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. And we're just gonna rub that in with our fingers. You might be wondering, wow Jamie, why are you so tanned in the face? I've been using my tanning water every night because I'm literally so pale without it that I look unwell. Someone asked me if everything was okay. I was like, yes, why? For foundation today, I want to use the Laura Mercier Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This is in the shade Buff. I'm going to take a couple of pumps of that. And I'm actually just going to go straight in with the blender and we're going to do a nice layer of this foundation all over it. It's a really good match for me just now. Yeah, this foundation, I loved it when it came out and then it's just been sitting in my drawer. And what I'm trying to do, and I love that some of you guys have been noticing, is I'm really trying to keep it fresh with my makeup, keep it fresh with the products, keep it fresh with the kind of makeup styles I'm doing. Because for a while there, I was just living my best warm brown smoky eye life. And it's just so easy. When you love something, it's so easy to just keep on doing it. So I'm just bouncing this foundation on for a nice even coverage. And I really like this sponge. The Real Technique sponge is really lovely. I used it when I did Caroline's makeup and I really loved it. So I gave it a wash and I'm keeping it for myself. You know those days where you just can't wait to put a big face of makeup on? That was me today and I was just so ready for it. So we're going to be driving through to Edinburgh for a wee bit of dinner and then we're going to go and see The Lion King and I'm really excited because apparently it's amazing. I think it's going to be really great. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and we're doing a pretty glam makeup today, so we're going to keep the coverage strong. I'm going to cover up my eye bags. Piss off eye bags, no more, not for me today, thank you. And we're keeping most of the coverage in the centre of the face, my favourite way to do my concealer. And I'm just going to use my sponge again to tap that out around my nose. Oh my goodness, I feel better already. Praise be. That reminds me, I really need to watch Handmaid's Tale. Guys, I'm on a binge. I've watched everything. I've watched the whole of Schitt's Creek twice. I am currently watching Spinning Out on Netflix, which is about ice skating and it's great. It's quite dramatic. I love it. Effie from Skins is in it and she's brilliant. Without setting my face, we're going to go in with the Huda Tan Tour. So we're just going to tap this on, keeping her nice and high. And again, like I said, we're going for glam, okay? It's been a while. This is the glam look. I want my skin to be snatched and I love using this underneath my jaw. My face is the most reactive thing, especially when I'm on my period. I just get all this water retention around my jaw. It's just bullshit, to be honest. I need someone to do lymphatic drainage on my face every morning. So I'm just, again, going over with my beauty blender just to really push everything into the skin. We want an airbrushed finish. Always. Next I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This is the Hourglass Bronze Light. So nice. I'm going between this and my Hula Caramel at the moment by Benefit. And we're just going to use this to kind of set the contour, which is really soft. There's no harsh edges in this makeup really apart from the wings that we're going to do. I always feel like I end up wearing more makeup if I'm not feeling like 100%. I keep on moaning. I feel fine. I actually do feel fine. And that just goes on in a really nice, like, light way. I think there's really not much room for mistakes with this bronzer, which I like. For blusher, I'm going to go in with the Glossy Cloud Paint. I'm going to go on the back of my hand, just squeeze a bit out. This is a really beautiful peachy colour. And I'm going to get my sponge again and just tap some onto the sponge and then tap that onto my cheek. And that's just a wee flush of colour for the start, and then I'm going to go into the Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush in She's Sincere, and we're just going to build that up in the cheek. Oh, it's nice. It's quite sheer to begin with, which I like, because sometimes it's easy to go OTT on the blush, isn't it? Okay, skin's looking good. It's a full beat at the moment. I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Cosmetics Loose Highlighter in the shade Bomb, and I'm going to just tap some out into the lid. This is super intense, so you don't need much. This has got almost like a pinky gold reflex to it. All my usual spots. We've got cheeks, above the brow bone, wee bit more cupid bow. I need to be careful when I do that because sometimes it looks like I have a big glittery moustache. Okay, I'm just going to tin man my nose slightly. And I just like to tap that out and make sure it's not too crazy. Just do the side of my nose. I've got a little bit of tan tour left on my brush, and I'm just going to run that down the side of my nose and underneath. I'm a more matte than I thought I would be because I haven't powdered my face yet. But I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier loose powder. I just love it. I think a lot of people do. It's such a nice powder. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that, and we're going to sweep that under the eye. So this is all pretty standard base makeup for me. I like to do my base before my eyes. The last time I did this makeup, this is how I did it, and I really liked the way it turned out. We're going to set our face now. This is the All Nighter Setting Spray in Summer Solstice. I am running out of this smell and I'm upset. Maybe that's why I'm running out, because I use so much of it. And that is a really gorgeous going out makeup base, I would say. It's not noticeable. I don't think people would look at my face and think, whoa, she's wearing tons of makeup. But just because of the nice layers that we've done the products in. Let's zoom you in and draw our eyes. Okay, so there's our skin. I think it looks really nice. I need to do a little bit of powder again after I've got some wetness on my face. Okay, for eyes, this is actually super easy. You guys will like this. So I'm going to go in with MAC Lane Low first, and I'm just going to go in with my finger and really pat that on. We're going to do brows last because we actually end up doing a pretty fluffy brow for this. It looks like almost nothing on your lids, which is what I like. I don't need a light base for this. I'm going to go on top of that with my powder brush just to really dust down any excess. We don't want any creasing. Nice blank canvas there. And we're going to go in with the Victoria Beckham eyeliner pencil. This is the Satin Kajal liner pencil. It is just such a creamy black. It's beautiful. This wing is super high up and it's really big. So I'm just going to start sketching out first. What one first? This one. And there's a wee smudger on the end if you want to use it. And I'm going to go in with a kind of fluffy brush. This is the M506 brush from Morphe. And we're just going to drag that liner up gently, almost to meet our brow, okay? I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. And this eyeliner, like I said, it's really creamy, so you get loads of playtime with it, which is exactly what you're needing. And you almost want this part to be part of the liner. So I'm looking straight ahead, and I'm joining up the wing to the lash line in a big chunky way. It's almost like, it's like the biggest smoky wing. And again, we're just going in with our brush. And you know what's fun about this look? It really doesn't need to be perfect because it is so messy. It's like a super grungy smoked out wing. I can totally see this getting used for catwalk. It's really striking from really far away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a smaller brush and any black eyeshadow that you love. And we're going to just go over that really carefully and set the creamiest parts. So right in there. And you can use this shadow to get a little bit more depth in certain areas. So you can see that that just looks pitch black now. It's great. And then I'm just going in with this black and I'm starting to buff the edges a little bit just to get it that nice hazy smoky way. You don't want any solid lines. And then I am actually going to use the eyeshadow to get a little bit more of a strong defined line along the bottom. Oh my god, I love it. It's honestly one of my favourite things. And you know what's cool? You don't need to do it with black. You could do it with burgundy. You could do it with any colour you like, but I just think the black is really striking and it's really classic as well actually. I'm going to go in with just a slightly warmer brown shadow just to tickle the edges, just for a little bit more of a gradient. Any warm brown shadow will do, even your bronzer. If it's matte, that would be great. And then while I'm here, I'm actually going to go into a transition colour just to go right over the whole thing pretty much with a big brush and drag it up to the temples. Can you see how lifted my face looks? For the lid, it's super easy. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter and this is in the shade Volume. We're literally just going to chuck it on. You can use whatever colour. I think the first time I did this look, I actually used a silver, but I want to use this one today. And I'm just patting that in and it just gives a really cool shimmer. And the key to this product is little and often, so just put a little bit on, pat it out, and this will stop it from gathering in your crease. It also helps it dry quicker. I'm going to do my mascara and my lashes now. So I'm going to go in with the Bambi False Lash Mascara. And we're wearing lashes, so we don't need it too heavy. For lashes, I'm going to use the Tatty Lashes in TL4. Just really nice fluffy lashes that I'm going to cut actually, because I want all the drama on the outside of my eyeballs. These days I'm all about having one feature focus. So what I'm going to do for my brows is I'm literally going to go through it with Gimme Brow and 24-Hour Brow Setter. My brows are thickening up a little bit actually since I started growing them in. And by growing them in, I just mean I've just not been plucking them. So I'm letting my arches grow in a little bit. Yeah, so they're just a bit more fluffy, which I like. This is shade number 4, so it's a really nice colour for me just now. 24-Hour Brow Setter on top will just keep my brows in place all day, all night. Pretty much until I wash the product off. It is my favourite brow gel. So I'm actually going to go in with black eyeshadow under my eye now, and we're going to do this thing where you drag it underneath almost like an eye bag. So you're dropping it down and you're leaving the actual lash line free of product, but it makes everything look much bigger. It makes my eyes look much bigger as well. So you see, it just looks like I've got much bigger eyes. And then a little bit of a warm brown shade, just to smoke it out. I'm going to do a little inner corner highlight with our highlighter. Again, this also it just works on my eyes. It makes my eyes look so much bigger. And now we need bottom mascara. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I just think that this is the best for bottom lashes and it doesn't go anywhere. It's so sticky and great. I'm going to zoom you out and let's do our lips. I'm going to use Urban Decay Pencil in 1993 and then we're going to use the Patrick Ta Silky Lip Cream in She's Independent. I'm going to line my lips first. This is a bit of a deeper nude than I usually wear, but I think it's going to be nice. Ah, really nice. So guys, that's the look. I'm going to fix my hair and put my hoops in. I'm loving a little middle-sized hoop these days. Maybe it's because I'm a wife. This is a wife-sized hoop. I also still love huge hoops, so you know what that means. So hey guys, that is the finished look. I hope you really liked it. Is this suitable to go to the dentist and then the Lion King? Yes. I really love this makeup. I think it's really fun playing around with the shape of your wings. I think these would literally suit anyone, hooded eyes, anyone, literally just because the wing is taking up most of the space. It just brings the whole face up, snatched. Oh, I love it. It's honestly, it's the best. So I hope you guys really, really liked it. I will leave all the links for everything I use down below. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Or maybe I can do that. But I have lost the little thing that keeps it moist. Ugh, moist. See, when I leave my fringe to dry naturally, I look like Prince Charming. It's not okay. So you kind of miss out a little bit of flesh colour. That's so gross. Flesh. I feel like I'm losing the plot. I've had too much coffee today. I do not know how to finish this video. And then 24-hour brow. Bleh. So for the lid, it's so easy. Sorry, I'm literally running about everywhere. So I'm just going in with Gimme Brow. This is shade number 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack's home.